From Turning Stone Resort in upstate New York, this is Poker Night in America. Hello again and welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm your host, Chris Hansen. For the next half an hour, we're going to take you to the felt and underneath it? Let me explain. We'll get to the poker in just a few minutes, but first tonight, we're taking you where cameras have never been before. It's time for a behind-the-scenes look at how Poker Night in America goes from the table to your TV every week.
Hi, I'm Matt McGregor.
I'm Tony Magnol, and we're the producers of Poker Night in America.
We typically travel to an event with about 5 tons of production equipment. We get the upright lifts in place, lay about 2,000 square feet of black carpet, hammer together the truss for lights and cameras. And then we have to deal with any number of little emergencies that seem to pop up.
Okay, so we've got a camera guy in LA who is supposed to pick up some gear and be on a flight tomorrow at 9 a.m. And the shipment got delayed because somebody put the wrong shipment method on the box. So we're trying to figure out how we're gonna get him a 5D, a lens, some batteries, and a few other things before he gets on the flight at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And my phone's dead. So that's awesome.
Being on the road is long hours, long weeks, time away from home and from loved ones. It's definitely difficult, but when you're there, you get treated like a rock star. You get to party in amazing hotel suites. You get to hobnob with celebrities. You get to play with all this great technology, and you get to reconnect with the crew, which becomes, after every event, more and more just like your family. Man, sure beats a day job.
Now that you've seen what goes into getting this thing together, it's time to show you what happens at the table. We now return to our invitation-only cash game at Turning Stone.
I play every hand. I don't know about you fucking did. You've shown down only premium hands so far. Yeah. I want to see you show down the 9 dudes suited. Then we're going to say you're playing a few hands.
Christy Arnett's going to be first.
I'm very steamy right now.
Very steamy?
Very steamy.
The one and only Mike the Mouse Madison.
Or you actually have money this
No,
session?
I'm steamy. You know what? I make it 100 in the dark.
Wow.
No,
What a
I
big
look.
time gambler.
Oh, wow.
Action is on Tom Schneider.
How do you get cards this good when you raise in the dark?
Look first.
Matt's like, I might never go back to parks if you guys do this every day.
No, he's got cut there. He'll go back.
Greg's going to punish him, as he should.
600.
You think that I was going to raise in the dark and fold? What kind of game do you think this is?
I swear if I had 2 aces, I was limping there. I swear, because I knew that was coming.
Everyone just knows how
Me
Greg
and Greg
plays.
just play every day. Hey, Greg, how's this game going over here with the rest of the people?
Flop is 8, Queen 10.
All right, Greg, I have 6 high. You got it.
I didn't have much more, but
He
My birthday.
had me beat.
He had you crushed.
Rushed. He comes a 4, comes 2 4s, he just stacks me.
You're lucky, Mikey.
I know. I did raise it in the dark.
You should straddle opportunity. Now you can even re-raise. It's even better.
100.
I mean, you guys think I'm the biggest nit in the world, so I'll just play every hand. I haven't folded one yet.
Watch out, those rings hurt. Make sure you fist pound the other one. Gave me just a high five. He folded one. He folded.
No, I didn't fold any.
I played 0 also.
And Glance has played 0.
Glance folded pocket eights too.
Honestly,
I didn't fold pocket 8s. Oh my God,
I swear to you that coming into the show, I said, I'm going to be I guarantee I'll be the tightest player this day if I played it.
Well, yeah, it's 8 hands in. I mean, you've had monsters every hand. I really want that.
I was going to play a lot more hands than all of them. I didn't expect to get dealt like the World's Fair.
Gavin Smith's going to be
had one hand
first, 9-10 of clubs.
Gee, Smitty.
It's a tournament. He's 2.5 X.
Early stages, I'm playing.
Action round to Greg Mueller.
You're waiting for the annies to kick in.
I only play tournaments. I mean, why would you be surprised about that?
I've seen you play cash also.
Mueller will call.
Every time at the Aria, you're sitting
You know
there playing
what?
something.
Why fold now?
Next games.
Hey, you gotta keep it up.
Limit.
All right, 3 players will see the flop together.
Oh, that's all me. Check it.
Go.
All players check.
4. No, not a deuce. 4. Check.
Matisow checks. Over to Gavin, the original raiser. And he's going to bet. And that bet's going to be enough to take down this hand.
I was gonna say, for him not to hit that board.
This shit, I'm tilted already.
Coming up next on Poker Night in America, we'll have plenty more of the No Limit Cash game, and we'll show you what kind of technology is built into the state-of-the-art table we use here on Poker Night in America. Don't go anywhere.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
Thanks for coming back to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen. You know, this table has been the site of so much drama and excitement that it deserves to have its own story told. We haul this 150-pound beast by truck to every property we visit. The centerpiece of our celebrity cash game set is the custom-made Poker Night in America poker table.
It's a comfortable table.
Yeah.
It's a good table.
This table has seen a lot of bluffs, all-ins, chip rakes, and folds from some of the best poker players in the business.
Here we go.
This is one of the most advanced poker tables in the world. Built into it are 10 state-of-the-art radio frequency antennas that are able to read electronic chips embedded into each card. When these cards pass over these special antennas, the table is able to read each card and send that information securely to our custom-built graphics server, the Media-O-Matic, or as we like to call it, MOM. MOM allows us to generate card graphics in real time for our live stream, as well as help our producers create the graphics you see on every episode of Poker Night. Keep the action moving and the audience informed during gameplay, the table is specially constructed with a leather removable rail housing 9 HD cameras. It gives us the most defining shot in all of poker television, the whole cam shot. Speaking of which, let's get back to our cash game to see what our pros are holding right now.
Flop that they're going to stack me. I mean, they think the king 8-9.
Yeah, Sean made fun of me last time, so I got to kick it up.
You should just straddle him in. It's the only time you play in his pots.
That's true. I got to kick it up because you made fun of me last time.
Wow, Gavin's in
I
a
mean,
pot.
again, we're playing pretty big.
Tom Schneider with pocket aces. A call from Tom, interesting play.
You raise more, you get more callers. It's nice.
Mueller also calls. Christy Arnett, Mike the Mouth folds. Matt Glance folds.
Oh, wait, what happened to Matt? I thought Matt was still going. So
He's still talking. He's just not playing cards.
First time he actually
Is
played
Matt
court.
Glance at this table?
The guy
Hey,
just
he's
the guy
actually
just got
losing more
felted.
money than anyone.
He just got felted, and
I
I mean,
haven't seen him or heard from him. I didn't hear from him before he got felted.
I played like 4 hands in a row. I got a little throw off with some queens. What am I gonna do?
I mean, give him a break. He just got felted.
It's Matt Glance. You think he's going to give you any air if he beats you?
Yeah, you don't have to give me a break. I gotta be able to take it.
You're talking about a guy that's going to give you less air than anybody in the world. He's the hardest
worry about
dealer
me.
that ever lived.
Mikey knows I can take it. It's all good.
I don't know. I've seen him down.
You
like
could be down
100.
100,000 and Matt will be needling you.
Oh, yeah.
Non-stop. He will never let up.
Trust me,
But that's the.
I lost the World Series of board games to him. Guess who?
Oh, I wanted to watch that video, but I couldn't stream
bluffed
it.
him.
Was it good?
My first match is with my good friend Greg Mueller, and it should be a lot of fun. He has a lot of experience in this game, playing with his nieces, he told me, but I've never played Guess Who.
I mean, I play this game with my nieces, so I figure I'm a pretty big favorite here. They don't have this out in Philly, and, you know, Matt's a little too cocky anyways. I think I'll beat his ass. Is your player wearing a hat?
Yes.
Hi.
Mueller. Oh my God. Is your player?
You can't bluff and guess it.
I had no idea what I was doing.
He had no idea.
I had
and
no
I
idea
play
what
with my
I was doing.
nieces all the time, believe me.
It's a great game.
I've never
I love
played
it.
before.
We play like 3 cards you gotta guess. So he'd be like, does he have a hat? Yes, no. Is it a girl? Yes, no. So you like, very, I'm a guess who expert.
You only have 3. You have 3 turns to get it.
No, we have 3 cards that you're guessing, so we don't just have one player, we have 3. So
Oh.
when they say, does he have a hat? If they not all have a hat, you say, yes, no. Is it a girl? Yes, no. So it becomes real tricky.
Wow.
But Matt asks me, here's how bright this guy is. Has he ever been with Full Tilt Poker, or is he with Full Tilt Poker? I'm like, nope.
Please don't bring that name up around me.
Anyways, then he's like, I know who it is. I'm like, no, I've actually got it narrowed down to 2. He sincerely thought, though, that he knew who it was. And then I guessed my 50-50 wrong.
Because he thought I knew what it was.
And he thought he knew. Believe me, he wasn't bluffing. It was Gus Hansen for sure. And I'm like, yeah, he's never had a player Full Tilt at all. And he's like, oh yeah, you got it.
So you won.
No, he won.
He guessed
because if
wrong.
He guessed wrong. It's over.
Yeah, Gavin is going to have to let this go.
It was brutal. He genuinely thought he knew who it was, and he didn't have the foggiest idea.
Can I guess?
No, it's not till your turn. Wow, you know who it is already?
Obviously.
Who did you ask the first time? What was your very first question? I got it narrowed down to 2 people. But if you're ready to guess,
Doyle. That's your guess? Incorrect.
Jamie Gold. God, how sick is that?
My guess would be Gus Hansen.
I wasn't sure though, right? Because he.
So you just say you wasn't sure on everything.
Pretty much.
Great.
The question I was asking.
You are truly
like,
a great Guess Who player to never give a straight answer.
That's right. I was saying,
What a hustler.
was your guy a main event champion? You know, black and white. His was always opinionated questions. So.
I try to have fun with it.
And I never had a true opinion.
You never had a true opinion. I don't believe that.
Why? I like to be informed when I give an opinion. You know, I don't like to.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll bet the don't.
No, I do. I do give a lot of opinions, but I like
I
to be
give a
informed.
lot of very bad opinions.
I like to be informed. You know?
You know,
If
you guys.
someone asks me about how Tom dresses, I will know when I answer.
Yeah, what will you say? That'll be the frightening
And if you ever
thing.
want to make a prop bet, I will never have the right side.
Gavin re-raised this from the big blind.
How much is that, Gavin?
1,050.
1,050 total.
Like a blue moon, Gavin.
Gavin, you know,
You know, I wouldn't have.
Gavin's helped me out a lot in the days. I don't mind pumping him up.
I think we made a mistake, like drafting.
Yeah, Graham. 300 back, please.
Ever play hand?
Give me 300, I call.
Mueller calls with Jack Deuce of Hearts.
And I said,
Graham, please.
you overruled it.
I mean,
Here's the flop. It's 8, ace, queen
does
with
run the
2
show, for
hearts.
sure.
exactly.
Is that what you guys think wives do? I feel like you lose the money.
They run the show.
I think we're about to see some action.
All I know is I said, we gotta get. Should we draft Sean? Is he still really rich? She goes, I hope so.
13. Bucky or me?
I'm all in.
Uh-oh. He called pretty fast.
Greg Mueller has Gavin covered, so Gavin will be looking for a double up here.
That's only 3-1, dog.
Wow, what were they thinking getting in with queens against you?
Safe on the turn.
Right, yeah.
What's I thinking?
Yeah.
Full house?
And he's got a drink coming. How
Now
good
the
is he
drinks are
run?
rolling. Yeah.
Kid pot.
Easiest way to get my money.
I'm glad if you were gonna double somebody up, it was Gavin.
Easiest way to
I
get my
wanted
money
make
is get it
Gavin
for
stayed here.
Well, you know what we're going to do? You got dealt the Jack Deuce. You play the hand you're dealt, right? Cooler. I mean,
Really was the best flop you could hope for.
Time for a break, but when we come back, more from our cash game on Poker Night in America. Thank Thanks for coming back to Poker Night in America. Let's get back to the table with some of the biggest personalities in poker.
I think you guys understand that. I don't care if I win or lose.
No, I understand that.
Nah, Mike is the same, win or lose.
Yeah.
All the time.
Decibel level.
You
is
never
sure
know
the
whether he's
same.
winning or losing.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with that, you guys. I don't think you guys understand that.
He's like Jean Robert.
Now he got offended.
He loves Robert.
Everyone loves Robert when he's in the game.
But he's the same win or lose. But he's the same win or lose.
Because no, someone had someone just tweeted like a couple days ago, like John Bear like told him, I'm on my case money today, and I'll be on my case money again tomorrow. Like,
Christy Arnett calls.
Win or lose, I'm the same player.
That's not exactly how he says it, but you can't say it on TV, what he says.
Yeah, I know.
that was the pause, Matt. I'm glad you caught on.
I'm the same.
4 players together here on the flop.
Some things bother me, that's all.
Queen, 3 ace
actually,
with
not-
2
not
hearts.
some things, one thing
And checks
bothers
his flush draw. Gavin bets 400.
400.
This reminds me of 1530 at the Bellagio. I better fold.
Now I check raise you there.
Matt
Because Craig
calls.
didn't have the jack deuce of hearts.
Heads up.
It's almost the same flop, right?
Guess Craig checked out of the table.
Here comes the turn. It's a 10 of diamonds.
That'd be a good turn for that hand.
Matt checks. Gavin checks.
Check that.
Don't do it.
King of diamonds.
Do not do it.
So Matt Glanz missed his flush draw, but he's betting 700. Back to Gavin, who now has 2 pair. But a pretty scary looking flop, turn, and river are facing him.
I did have the 8-9 of diamonds.
What a big fold.
Somebody didn't have the jack deuce of hearts.
No, 8 deuce of
Somebody
diamonds.
might have.
Sick puppy.
Wow.
Hello, Needle.
New player joining us. This is Mike Denton.
Greg's not buried. I mean, he blew 300,000 in the pit the other day. You know how much money this guy must
I think
have?
he took the lead on me.
Yeah,
in the
he
game,
has
though.
300,000 less. That's how much he has.
Not very nice, Mikey.
That is a lot to lose in the pit.
But I am now done with it for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, my total net losses in the pit have never equaled 300,000.
Don't tell your host that.
That's true, actually. I will be
You're
back.
gonna get a lot. Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll be back.
They'll give you free stuff. You'll probably get
think so.
about 80,000 in free stuff back before they cut you off. I lost 150. It was the only time I ever lost in the pit in the last 15 years. That was 3 years ago, and I got like 50,000 worth of comps back.
Really? That's how they suck you in, though. You're like,
Well,
"God, I can't-"
they definitely know you have the go off in you, so they're probably not going to cut you off anytime soon.
I got my aunt and uncle a room for a week, and they paid for all the food.
I mean,
or
broken
massages,
the pit when I
everything.
was
It was like 15,000. That was 15,000.
I almost went broke online in the pit.
People ask me how my
I learned my lesson real quick.
Heads up.
Hey, Matt, people ask me how'd my WSOP go. I said, I don't know about the WSOP, but my WSOD did not go very good.
Wow.
World Series of Dice.
4-4 king, the flop.
You did good, your world's WSOP.
Yeah,
Let's do
I
it
know.
tonight. Let's
No, I'm done. Stop it.
let's throw the bones tonight. Come on.
God, what
Hey,
is
they have
wrong
like
with you?
$5 and $2 minimums.
Yeah,
You don't
small-
understand.
You don't small limit.
Are
The
you gonna-
minimums don't matter.
What are
You
you-
guys will start with the
Yeah,
bottom and
yeah.
then be like, oh, let's just.
No. We'll just play small, Greg.
Are you gonna ask a just to do a? I mean, just a small one.
Hey, I resent,
like the-
I resent that. All right.
It's like
Is
it's
Bucky off the
the
bone here?
just
Yeah.
the tip game.
Here's the good news. Bucky was off it, before when we flew in on Monday to Vegas. He went to sleep. I'm like, we going to shoot the dice? He went to sleep at like 11 p.m. That was discipline. Then the next day I was still shooting. He woke up, had oatmeal, and went to the gym. That was like discipline. So.
Where?
Oh yeah. That's pretty strong.
I don't even like Bucky anymore now.
His girlfriend wasn't around. Usually when me and him throw the bones, we don't lose, all night. He just
You don't
straight
seem like the type of guy that would be bluffing.
sold out on me.
Look at his jacket.
You don't think he's the type of guy to be bluffing?
What does a bluffing guy look like?
How do you get that read when he's dressed like that?
I mean,
That doesn't look like a guy who can bluff.
blind?
What does?
Tom, you show me if I fold?
come on, there's $300 in the fucking pot. We gotta get to the next fucking game.
Mikey's told City he wants
You
to
got
get
the
kicked
two
up.
guys that are both trying to lock the win up, knitting it up and taking as long as they can.
Wasting all their fucking time. Let's slow this hand down.
That's so brutal. Wow, Greg, that's brutal. They're slowing it down. They're
I
two
know,
winners.
it's unbelievable.
I'll pay 100 for you guys
You
to
just wait
fold.
8 hours. Wait 8 hours
You get to
call.
see it in
You get
30
paid.
minutes online anyway.
Some guy just tweeted, what time?
I can watch this online.
30 minutes, it'll be up.
Playing with your phone while they say you raise.
But he said he'll show you, but this is long enough, Mikey. No tanking. You're winning too much.
I'm winning $1,000 less.
Dentelli makes the call, and it is the right one. He will win this hand, and I guess Tom Schneider
we're not
does
playing
look like the
tenders.
kind of guy who would win.
Wow.
I put it in. They got top pair, top kicker.
I put it in, they have the nuts straight. Set of aces. I mean, really, I actually am running that.
Sorry to cost you 1,000 there. I didn't think you were bluffing.
Oh, I don't think you. I don't think.
But, and I wasn't. And first of all, I was making fun of your outfit when I said that.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more Poker Night in America when we return.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
Time to put the chips away for the night, but come back next time for more Poker Night in America. Till then, find more at pokernight.com and connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. For all of us here at Poker Night in America, I'm Chris Hansen. What do you think of time to put the chips away for the night? What do you think of that? Is that dumb? I like it. Okay. I was just thinking of something different. That didn't come off the way I had written it. This, yeah. It can't be here because it's there. Go out there, wrap a quarter around their neck and pull. Oh yeah, they can't have that. God. Hey, I'm just out here doing my job. Hey, could you not do your job? Do you mind? Do I come to where you work and make a bunch of noise? No, actually, because you've come to where I work to make a bunch of noise. And I'm looking right at that camera the whole time. All right, that feels a little weird. Hey little guy, how you doing down there? No matter what yours looks like, this is what mine looks like. You want to see it? From Turning Stone Resort in upstate New York, this is Poker Night in America.
Am I the worst player at the table? 100-fold.
This might be the worst call ever. How much is that?
How bad do you run?
I said it might be the worst call ever, but I still can't fold. 2 queens. He had 2 queens.
Yeah, exactly.
I got 3 outs. Settle down.
Yeah.
All kinds of flushes.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America. I'm your host, Chris Hansen. And that's the one and only Greg Mueller, eh? Yes, he's from Canada. Yes, he plays hockey. And yes, with his personality at the table, he'll have you laughing as he takes all of your chips. Blinds are $25 and $50.
Yes, it does.
We need Jose Canseco in this game. It does.
If Christy and Gavin object,
He's stuck.
Gavin doesn't object. He said he's not.
I removed my objection.
removed it.
You remove it.
Yeah, I already did. I did it a long time ago, actually.
Quit looking for excuses.
I'm open to it. I say we play it then, and Christy sits down.
Everyone in except Christy?
Yeah.
Chrissy just gains
You
the
really-
free value.
you don't wanna be
You're
the
such a
one.
nit.
Outsider.
I think it's no secret. This
Blands
isn't all
raises
my
to
money.
300.
Well, I think it's no secret. This is none of my money.
That's funny.
Sean D will play.
Yeah.
with
His looks
3-4
empty.
of diamonds.
That is hilarious. But
Stand your ground.
This
You don't have
is
to
the
fall.
price of the moon.
no, that's cool. That's cool.
Stand your ground.
No, that's cool. But I will say, if I had a piece of Christy in this, I would not expect her to be the only person out. I would let her play.
I don't think it affects her EV in this.
Do you want
Oh,
to
you-
move
No,
I have
she's
one
saying
right.
she wants it, and for the integrity of people that took a piece
makes
of
it
her
harder for you
poker
to-
abilities, they're down. You know what I mean?
Oh, what about the people who took a take because of my poker abilities? When they see
All
me
I'm saying is,
overlook that
all I'm saying is, I
raise.
take a lot of pieces, and I wouldn't
we
want that
playing it
person
right now
doing
or
flips afterwards. But
I
wouldn't
think I wasn't sure.
expect
I don't know if it was on for
Everyone
this
checks.
hand,
The
but
turn is
for
a
next-
5,
Yeah, no,
and
we haven't
Sean Deeb hit his gut shot straight draw. He's got the bottom end of the straight. So Greg Mueller and Tom Schneider both have an open-ended straight draw. Mueller bets 1,000, Deeb calls. Tom will fold. And here is the river. The river is a 3.
3-bet Greg to 1,000 king. That's 7, small blind.
Mueller's first, and he's grabbing chips.
Yeah, I know.
1,800 and a quick call from Sean Deeb.
I went 6,000, so I could have just put it in, but it's not worth it.
So straight only.
I knew you had it.
I can make a lot of straights and quads. Is Barry's wife one of the most least liked people in poker?
He's probably right.
Wait, why?
I mean, we got it. You remember when me and her got into it in the ladies' event? Were you filming that or was someone else?
Someone
She wins
was.
every tournament. She must be a hell of a player.
I don't know.
Who got into
What
it?
did she say?
Oh, she was just like, because they're filming me, and she's like, that will never be on the
Well,
site.
the
I'm like,
trill.
I'm pretty sure. Oh. We got the only two guys louder than everyone else at this
I
table
folded
right
one
now.
pot. I ain't folding anymore.
Mike raises to 150. Over to Matt Glantz. He makes it 500.
The real DP.
How many chips? How
She
deep
got
is he
into
playing?
It with Horolibus this year.
Oh, okay.
Who was?
What'd you say?
I gave you that name.
Alan. He got into it. She got
Oh
into
yeah,
it with Horolibus
he
this
told
year.
me like because I was hanging out with him in Chinese that week, and he mentioned he had no idea who it was. Found out who it was, and I'm like, I have a story as well with her, and we just like we're comparing.
Really?
17.
Are you serious? I don't think you're wrong here. This is a good hand. You did take his sunglasses off. Man, how do you fold hands like this?
Mike does fold, so back to Matt.
It's fun though. I wrote it in yesterday when we were going to the jet.
Hey, keep it down. Matt's in a hand.
So that's kind of fun. Yeah, I wrote it in for.
Matt is going to raise to 3,900.
I'm all in.
It's not playing very well.
Aces, queens.
You might want to take. You might want to pull him out of the game.
I had deuces.
What's going on here?
Just an all-in call.
You had ace queen, Tom?
I had ace queen.
I had deuces, man.
I
Look at that.
Oh,
I'm going dead though.
Jesus.
you can.
I saw the
Yeah.
If you guys would have
John
just waited
dead.
till the
You can
flop,
chop. You
if
can
you would
get
have
jack
just waited
10.
till the flop, you'd have gotten me.
But I've played every hand, so
No, you haven't. I played every hand. You.
I've played. I folded two.
They're really trying hard to outplay each other. Did you guys get a new game set up?
2 jacks with it, taking it all.
Are you beating
Are you
her?
in
You're
the
just,
tournament?
she's crushing you.
Do you have more than him? Do you have more than 10,000?
No,
Yeah.
30.
Greg, I'm gonna give you. I have 97. I'm gonna
She
give you
said she's
97
running
in
pretty
my
good.
pocket. You don't have to touch that. Okay. That's good. I'll do 97.
Can you give me that part right there?
No. That part goes to the dealer.
Hey, who won the first pot?
Taylor got
there you
tipped.
go.
It was Matt.
Matt. Oh, nice needle.
Hey, it came from Greg. Greg paid it, actually.
Yeah, buddy.
Because Greg would have gotten an extra 40.
Yeah, I played. That's what I did. Greg, you're so kind.
Just to let you know, Matt, you have all the borrowing power you need. If you run out of money. From Greg.
I knew that was coming too. I knew that was coming for sure.
Up next on Poker Night, Greg FBT Mueller shows us how to play every starting hand in poker.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America from Turning Stone Resort. Disclaimer. The poker you're about to see is played by Greg Mueller, and he's a professional. Professional what? We have no idea. Oh boy. I can tell you this, that Greg Mueller used to be a professional hockey player, and so a couple pucks to the head affecting the play here at this table. This is day one of 2 cash games that we had here at Turning Stone. We had a draft before the first 2 days got started. Christy Arnett and Lauren Billings were our 2 captains who then drafted the team that they were going to play against for the first day and the second day. Action is on Christy now, and she folds.
Very small considering.
Mattisau folds over to Matt Glantz.
They just did everything right.
And Glantz will call. And so 3 players will see this flop together. Tom Schneider having the best hand with pocket 6s. He was the first raiser. Here comes the flop. It's ace, 9, jack. Glantz's first act. He checks over to Schneider. He's betting 300. That gets Mueller to fold, and Glantz will fold. So Tom Schneider, known as Donkey Bomber, will win this hand. And you will notice the players are free to come and go as they want from the tables. So Mike Dentali in seat number 4 is now at the table. He's been switching spots with David Levy. And then, of course, tomorrow, a fresh batch of players joining us on Poker Night in
I think the
America
deals are smallish,
for our
but I
cash
think
game
that
here
they
at Turning
obviously
Stone.
probably have room for expansion, you know?
Tom Schneider raising again, ace 10 of diamonds.
I think Jason has like the
Mueller again with 3-5.
Yeah, he's just going on all these stops backstage with Dan.
That's all he wants to do.
Yeah, he loves it. Like, he did the videos.
Talk to him a bit about it.
Back to Matt Glantz, and he folds.
That's like if Tom.
Jason's like probably one that, like,
Those videos he's doing are
everyone
pretty cool.
just, no one has ever said a bad thing about him.
That's like if Tom
You know
got a
what the
deal and he
brutal
gets to
thing
play
is?
it like that. You know what I
You
mean?
know what the brutal thing is though with Jason? Like, can you imagine?
And here comes the flop. It's ace, king, 4. Schneider ahead with a pair of aces. Got shot straight draw from Mueller. Will get a call from Tom's bet.
Oh yeah.
Turn is a 3, so Mueller now picks up a pair of 3s.
Now he's like, you see, he's just so much happier now. Right.
He'll continue to chase Schneider down. River is a queen.
It's like, honestly, poker's like probably the perfect game. We're all
Check.
much social out
Tom
here.
checks.
We all had made our own mistakes. So.
Right.
Mueller didn't hit any of the draws that he had on the river.
Donkey Bomber's got some more to put in the spider web.
All right, lock it up.
Lock it up.
Put those to the side.
We'll
Who's
see
the guy
those
on the
ones.
list? You want to call the dentist?
Hey, call the dentist. Donkey Bomber's getting tired. Oh, you're awful tired, aren't you there,
My
Donkey
wife
Bomber?
just called, you know. I think all the winners have been, except for Christy.
I will.
Mike Dentali will take the $100 straddle option for this hand.
Next, guess what? Here's the hand. Next hand.
Next hand. Thank you for the reminder. I'm
When
straddling
you
whether
fold.
it's out or not. How's
Okay,
that?
yeah.
4-10 to the muck.
Throw the 100 out there and just leave it out there.
Greg, do me a favor. Put the 500s to the side of your stack.
Mueller, would you believe it, again has 5-3, and this time he's raising with it, makes it 400.
He is.
You'll totally kick out of you too, Greg.
Yeah.
You were soft as hell, but you don't want the, you don't want
This
the
would be
window
a
guy.
battle.
You don't want the window guy. I'll tell you that right
Greg
now.
thought he had a chance when he heard how old he was.
those
Though.
500s.
Yeah, Greg, put all the purples to the front.
Put him right in the middle of the pond. They're gonna go there anyway.
No, put them all to the front.
Greg.
He just wanted him
He's
so I
a
don't keep
gambler. How
grabbing.
later
No,
on
take the
today you guys
purples out
fight
from
to get
behind
you
to put them up
unstuck,
front.
There is none in behind.
Oh, really?
Right? He's only stuck about he's stuck about 30K. You want to bet 30K? You can beat him in a fight.
You went right for it.
Don't matter. They fall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You gotta take out the
Flop
ring
is
tap.
8, ace,
He's never
jack,
gonna land a
all
punch because he has
clubs.
a ring on.
His reach, like, it's gonna take a lot for Mike to get inside.
I bet he doesn't land a punch against him.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I gotta
You can't square up with a guy like that. You got to grab him. Take him
Gotta go low.
I haven't fared
Take a leg
decent. I feel like I got a very good read on this, and I feel like Mike has thrown him a few times in his life. I think he's okay.
Hands a king.
He's from Brooklyn. I mean, of course he's thrown down a few times.
He's got better endurance. He's stronger, and he's probably fought plenty. I'm quite happy to put my money in on here.
Here's a
You
question.
can have mules.
Fourth club comes on the river. That gives Mueller a flush.
Probably been, wow. That's a good question.
What's that? The last time he was in a fight?
Yeah.
Probably been,
Well, I guess now he looks like the way he does. No one really challenges him.
4 or 5 years.
Oh,
4 or 5. Yeah, that's it.
Well, you-
I was like, it's gonna be like 30 years.
He's been when I was 22.
Yeah, I was expecting to see a different number than
He got in a lot of fights then. Yeah.
He says
I
4
like
or
his
5
side.
years. He says 4 or 5 years. We're just like, oh.
God, I'm such a fish today.
Mac Lance, when was the last time you were in a fight?
College?
I'd take before that.
Yeah. I would
You were in a
take-
fight in college?
He
I
was
would have
probably in a
gone.
frat.
I would have gone grade school.
They went to the market. He was probably in a frat.
Arrested.
You have a record?
No, they just throw us in
No, drunk thing?
and then they just let us
How about you,
Someone
Gavin?
must have been really picking on you, man. You're
Oh, it's been a long time. I probably
Include his fighting in white belt.
20 some odd years.
All right, Greg, so maybe it's time to put away
I've
the
been real
5-3.
close. Greg's awesome. Greg's a great friend of mine. He's funny and he's fun to play with. And when he feels like gambling, he'll splash a lot of pots and he'll gamble it up.
The poker table for Greg Mueller was essentially a swimming pool. He dove in every single hand, it seemed, splashed the pot, and the chips ended up pretty much in everybody else's stack.
Greg's one of my favorite people to play poker with because he's funny, even if he's losing. Like he lost at Turning Stone, and he was still having a great time.
I know that if I'm playing bad hands versus good hands, I'm supposed to lose. So why would I be frowning? You know, I know that, hey, I'm taking the worst of it, but maybe I'll be able to bluff. Oh, it didn't work, lost again. Or, oh, I'm gonna call even though I got a bad hand. Ooh, I flopped a pair. He might have an overpair, let's play with it. Oh, I lost again. Well, I can't be upset or frowning or pouty because I'm having a good time and I know that my hand's bad and maybe I'll get lucky kind of thing, you know, and just try and bluff. And I just wanted to have a good time.
When we come back, Mueller tries to stop the bleeding and, more importantly, stop playing terrible poker. Next on Poker Night in America. Tonight we've seen Greg Mueller, the poker pro, try to will his way into winning with less than stellar hands. Let's see if that strategy's ever gonna pay off. Pocket jacks for Greg Mueller this time. Earlier we saw Mueller win a huge pot with kings versus queens, and then he started getting mixed into that 5-3 business. Now he's back to good solid cards with pocket jacks.
Just seemed like the perfect spot.
Yeah, I believe me, I had the 3 of clubs and I thought for a
He
while.
makes it 400 here. Action is on Sean Deeb. Sean has been paying attention, knowing that Mueller's been playing a lot of hands, and would you believe it, Sean Deeb now has 5-3, and he raises.
Are you on full blown?
Cool. No.
No?
Past full blownness.
Full blownness. I like full blownness.
I said this is going to be stupid.
Like 15
I know he doesn't have the king or the queen. This is probably pretty insane, but I don't think
Yeah,
it's
about
all
50.
min-raise.
If there's anyone you can double through, it's probably Sean, so it's a good spot.
Yeah. I do like him turning it into a, what is it?
This one here's gonna be king high, these jack high.
Flop is queen 6-5, all diamonds. Deeb hits bottom pair.
I might have to go piddle.
And Mueller will check his pocket jacks.
A very good chance I'm gonna have to go piddle very soon. Yeah.
Play almost ending for the
Okay,
day
I'm
here
sorry.
on day 1.
I don't want to be almost done. I'm stuck. A lot.
Sean checks. Mueller bets 1,500.
www. I gotta put the www on there. Otherwise, they won't know it's the web.
Day 2 tomorrow with a brand new cast of characters here at our cash game.
Good thing about being stuck, though. The one good thing is I'm up like
Now a
3,000.
call from Deeb.
And Sean Deeb action.
Now almost $6,000 in this pot. Here comes the river. Oh no, it's another 5. Check from Sean. Has Mueller had enough? Mueller bets 3,900 and Sean Deeb shows the 5-3.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
And Greg Mueller is less than amused.
I finally had a real hand. I had 2 jacks and I got it cracked in a bad way. And I was like, because I lost every hand and I didn't mind losing every hand, and now I lost them with a nice hand. And I had my frown on for about 5 or 10 minutes. But I went into this cash game to completely have fun, splash, play a lot of hands, and just enjoy myself. I wasn't there to make money. I was there to have a good time.
Thanks for taking time.
My pleasure.
Now go win some money.
Yeah, I hope so.
Are you bossed up?
No, look I have 800 left. Start with 30,000. That's 10% roughly of my roll. Took a little break to play in the cash game. I'm one of the big winners so far. I'm gonna play one more hand, and then I'm gonna leave a winner in the cash game. Don't tell her. I'm gonna hit and run him. Remember the Queens?
Oh.
I didn't know.
All right, we'll now join day number 2 here at Turning Stone.
It's the only card on the turn.
We know you
that
get paid off and you don't lose.
Lane Flack
You act like
at
we
this
don't think
table.
you have to get fucking lucky.
It looks like he's going to get involved in
We were
this
thinking
hand.
something different. Like, no, you have to actually get cooler for you to go. That's the only way you're going off is a little cooler.
Always unpredictable, Phil Locke. Today going bomber hats, not hoodie.
That's what has to happen for me to get snapped.
That was Will Fiala, who you saw momentarily, who's left the table. Sean Buchanan calls the raise.
Make sure you can see this one.
And now to Greg Mueller. Greg is raising
game
to
is on.
1550 with 6 deuce. Apparently, going from day 1 to day 2, he just didn't learn his lesson.
I know what's wrong.
He will call. Price is getting real good for Buchanan, but he will fold. And so 3 players will see the flop. And Greg Mueller is going to be first to act.
What are you guys doing?
Raising with 6 deuce. Let's see if it pays off. Flop is 7, 4, 5.
She does it, you see? She put it right on the middle now.
Mueller has an open-ended straight draw. We need a 3 or an 8 to make that straight. He's first to act, and it looks like he's going to be betting.
I like it.
2,000 is the bet. Absolutely nothing for Lane Flack. He will fold. Over to Phil Locke. Phil flopped a pair of 7s, and he makes the call. Turn is an ace. $9,000 in the pot, and Mueller is going to move all in. 7,100 to call. Does Mueller walk away down, or does he pull a profit from his time at the table? Come back to find out on Poker Night in America.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America. Let's pick up where we left off with Mueller trying to salvage his day at the table. Greg with the open-ended straight draw, put all of his chips in the middle. It would be 7,100 for Phil Locke to call.
Somebody lost a bet. I mean, somebody had.
Phil's going to fold.
Let's see that.
All right, boys.
Let
On
me
that
see.
note, I'm out of here.
What's the river? See what the river is.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. No rabbit.
He does not want to see what would have been the last card put on the table.
I'm gonna go back to the tournament.
Give me 5,000, would you?
Hit and run, huh?
All right, Mueller, time to hit the showers. What a day for Greg. Up, down, down, up, and in the end of, after how many hours of all of this, FBT is actually walking away a winner. Thanks for joining us here on Poker Night in America. Find out more about us on Facebook, Twitter, and online at pokernight.com. For all of us here at Poker Night, I'm Chris Hansen.
Boys, it was a pleasure. I had to book a win before I could quit, you know?
How much you win?
1,000. I was just down 5 and
You want to rent? You want to rent?
potentially down 15.
Oh, you did?
You had me beat?
I had 6 deuce beat.
You had 6 high beat?